and welcome to the next video of real numbers. In today's video we will learn to prove how to prove irrationality. Now there is only one theorem which will be used to prove irrationality. Let's talk about theorem 1.3. If p is a prime number क्या होता है? This you already know, a number which has only the number itself and one as factor. If a prime number divides a square, then p also divides a. Okay, so this is how we will use this theorem. The proof of this theorem is not in the CBSE syllabus, so that is why I will not be going into the proof. Let's talk about another thing, how to use this theorem 1.3 in proving that root 2 is irrational. So children, we will do this as a assumption. We will assume that root 2 is a rational number and then we will prove our assumption is wrong, right? So that is a contradiction method. Let's do that. So if I consider root 2 as a rational number, so you know that any rational number can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers. They are also co-prime. Co-prime means इनका कोई common factor नहीं है other than 1. And q is not equal to 0. So first step is let's do the squaring to remove the square root. So मैंने squaring कर दी तो क्या आएगा? Root 2 का square 2 is equal to p square upon q square. So q square उधर चला गया तो p square is equal to 2q square. So that means from this equation can I say 2 divides p square? क्योंकि obviously q square is equal to p square upon 2 आएगा. So 2 divides p square, and if 2 divides p square using theorem 1.3 can I say 2 also divides p, right? So क्योंकि जो 2 है वो divide करता है p को, so can I say p is any multiple of 2? So can I take p as 2a? So now substitute this value, p is equal to 2a, put it here, p is equal to 2a. So what will I have? I will 2 and this 4 will get cancelled क्योंकि 2a का whole square 4a square हो जाएगा तो यहाँ 2 आ जाएगा. So q square is equal to 2a square. Again from this equation again can I say that 2 divides q square. अब क्योंकि q 2 जो है वो q square को divide करता है, right? 2 divides q square. So can I again say using theorem 1.3 2 divides q also, right? So can we say that p and q have a common factor 2, right children? So as per this p and q has common factor 2, but when we assumed that root 2 is a rational number where p and q are co-prime means इनका 1 के अलावा कोई भी common factor नहीं है, they don't, so that's a contradiction. This contradicts that p and q have no common factor other than 1. So our assumption is wrong, therefore root 2 is a irrational number. तो कभी भी आपको root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, root 11 and so on ये irrational number proof करना आए तो आपको इसी हिसाब से करना है, right? Just सपोज करो रूट 3 को अगर इरेशनल करना है तो सेम स्टेप क्या हो जाएगा? रूट 3 इज इक्वल टू पी बाई क्यू, राइट? उसके बाद स्क्वायरिंग करोगे, अगेन स्टेप क्या हो जाएगा? 3 इज इक्वल टू पी स्क्वायर अपॉन क्यू स्क्वायर. अगेन पी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 3q स्क्वायर. अगेन सेम, दिस स्टेप्स रिमेन सेम, राइट? सो इसमें आ जाएगा 3 डिवाइड्स इन प्लेस ऑफ 2 इट विल बी 3 डिवाइड्स पी स्क्वायर. सो 3 डिवाइड्स पी स्क्वायर, दैट मीन्स 3 ऑल्सो डिवाइड्स पी, राइट? सो p इज इक्वल टू हम क्या ले लेंगे? 3a ले लेंगे और p इज इक्वल टू 3a अगेन हम इसमें 1 में पुट कर देंगे. सो जब हम 3a का होल स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 3q स्क्वायर करेंगे तो 9a स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 3q स्क्वायर. अगेन ये और ये कैंसिल होके 3 आ गया तो कैन आई से 3 डिवाइड्स q स्क्वायर, right? So therefore again using theorem 1.3 3 also divides q. Again p and q have a common factor 3. So this is again a contradiction, hence our assumption is wrong, therefore root 3 is a irrational number. Similarly जब 5 आएगा तो 3 की जगह जहाँ जहाँ 3 है वहाँ वहाँ 5 हो जाएगा. तो यहाँ 5, यहाँ 5, यहाँ 5, यहाँ 5, यहाँ 25 अगेन 5 से कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा. अगेन यहाँ 5, राइट? सो अगेन ये यहाँ पे 5 आ गया, यहाँ पे 5 आ गया एंड सारी जगह जहाँ जहाँ 2 था वहाँ वहाँ सारी जगह 5 आ गया. सिमिलरली 7 है तो 7, 11 है तो 11. this is one way of proving, right? Now let's go ahead. सो चेक करिए, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 मैंने आपको अभी अभी सिखाया, सेम चीज करनी है, बस √2 की जगह 5 कर देना है। तो यहाँ पे √5, यहाँ पे √5, यहाँ पे 5, यहाँ पे 5, 5 डिवाइड्स p, 5 divides p square. So using theorem 1.35 also divides. So this is 5a. So this is अगर यहाँ पे 5q square is equal to 5 5 यहाँ 25 आ गया. Again q square is equal to 5a square. So 5 divides q square, 5 divides q. So there are more than one common factor. 5 भी उसका common factor हो गया other than 1. So our assumption is wrong. Therefore √5 is an irrational number. So this is how you will define any question. Now suppose करिए हमें question number 2 करना है. Now question number 2 में we will just use this theorem. हम ये theorem use करेंगे, right? Let me show you how. So can I say 3 plus 2 √5, again assume कर रही हूँ. Let this equals to p by q. Again q is not equal to 0, right? And p and q are co-prime. मैंने उसे एक रैशनल नंबर मान लिया, is rational. Now let's do it. How to do? So can I say 2 √5 is equal to p by q minus 3? So can I say 2 √5 is equal to p minus 3q by q? And can I say √5 is equal to p minus 3q upon 2q, children? So now check here. As we know, as p minus 3q and 2q are integers, right? Integer में से integer minus करोगे तो integer आएगा. Also p minus 3q upon 2q is a rational number. Integer divided by an integer is a rational number. Therefore √5 is also a rational number. क्योंकि rational number तो सिर्फ rational number के equal हो सकता है. But we know √5 is irrational, right? Hence our assumption is wrong. Therefore 3 plus 2 √5 is irrational, right? As a rational and irrational number can never be equal. So this is how you will do question number 2. Similarly 3 के सारे पार्ट्स भी ऐसे ही करने हैं. जैसे फर्स्ट पार्ट भी कैसे करना है, 1 by √2 को पहले p by q के इक्वल कर लो. अगेन सेम स्टेटस. सो √2 इज इक्वल टू क्या आ जाएगा, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएंगे, q by p आ जाएगा. ओके, अगेन हमने अज्यूम किया है. अब p by q by p is rational number but √2 is irrational. Again our assumption is wrong, hence this is a irrational number. Similarly for second part also you will write down in the same way. 7 √5 is equal to, you will assume that it is a rational number which is equal to p by q and q is not equal to 0. p and q are co-prime. So you say √5 is equal to p upon 7q. So integer upon integer is again a rational number. So this is rational but we know that √5, इसका मतलब यही होगा कि √5 is also rational but we know that √5 is a irrational number. Hence our assumption is wrong and again 7 √5 is irrational. Similarly you will do for this also same way, right? So this is all about exercise 1.3. तो मतलब जब हमें सिंगल नंबर अंडर रूट ऑफ अ सिंगल प्राइम नंबर को इरेशनल प्रूव करना है तो हमें लेंथी वाला मेथड यूज करना पड़ेगा. जो हमने यहाँ पे थ्योरम 1.4 हमने किया है वो यूज करना पड़ेगा. और अगर हमें सिंगल अंडर रूट ऑफ प्राइम नंबर की जगह पे किसी भी और नंबर को, किसी भी कॉम्बिनेशन को प्रूव करना है इरेशनल, तो हम डायरेक्टली अज्यूम करेंगे कि जो अंडर रूट ऑफ प्राइम नंबर है वो रैशनल होता है. All right, children, irrational होता है. And then we will do it. Okay, so shortcut method for these two types of question and long method for this. Okay, so that is how you are going to do it. If you still have any doubt in this exercise, you can leave in the comment below. I will get back to you. Okay, thank you.